Good morning. How's it going? Let's watch some cutscenes. Hold number 3. Indeed. Hey, smooth. 16 months. Looking forward to no gameplay? Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you for 16 months, dude. That's a long time. That's like double 8.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray.
Okay, do we have the pictures still? Let me check. I'm just gonna go over to the computer.
Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave.
See if we still have the pictures. If we don't have the pictures, that'll be upsetting. Loading MGX. Get it? It's like MSX, but Metal Gear. Get it? It's funny. Scott. Login incorrect. Login incorrect. Steve's for a new game. Yay. Is this a reference? Sensibility programmed. Have a question concerning Nier? Okay. Hit me. Photo viewer.
So, any codec moments from you,
Ha!
Snake?
Ha!
Huh? You
So
haven't taken
funny.
a single photo.
Hey, yes I did.
There's
You're
no
a liar.
point in using
You're a
this
liar.
terminal if you
Save
don't have
system
anything to
sucks.
send.
You bastard. Yeah. Is Rappi just the game again, but as 9S? No.
With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason
I'm not gonna
given
tell you
did not, of
anything.
course, include the
Maybe
development of
it
Metal
is.
Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear
Maybe it's not.
warheads.
I don't know. Play to find out.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community.
You want answers? Play the
Metal Gear
game.
Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility.
I forgot to play the game, so this is good.
NMD technology leaked to other nations.
How did they not hear the guy go,
But if this theory
Where's the camera? I need to hurry, actually. I have, like, no time left.
is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country.
If you
of these
actually want an
corrupting
answer, I can
forces.
tell you, because I did know
That is
before
our
I played
mission.
it
You'll bear that in mind.
what the second playthrough was.
It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government.
Or you can just play it and find
with
out. The second playthrough was about half the
In the
length of
military.
the first one for me.
Seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party,
Got it.
thwarting their
Nice.
plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country.
Don't do any
rests with
stretches,
you.
alright, guys? Please.
The proliferation and development of
I can't wait to
Metal
see what
Gear
you think of the game at
technology
the
are
end.
about to render agreements like the NVT and START obsolete. There are also forces of
I did the starting bit. He wasn't with 2B during the beginning, so it's different. Most of the game, he's with her.
work trying to exploit this
Yes.
disturbing.
Correct. Most of the game, he is with her.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first image is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Yeah, but you've done the combat, right? So So yeah, you
The next
know.
image is...
You didn't even
You
need to ask.
already took a good one of the side lettering.
You can I can tell you this, you can get to the part where 9S and 2B separate in like 2 hours. If you just mainline it.
Okay, last one's coming up. You already took a
So
good
it's not
one
going
of
to
the
be as
side
long as your
lettering.
first playthrough.
We're good on the image of the lettering. 3 left to go. 1 each from the
You know
front
what?
right,
It didn't
front
save the
left,
picture of the
and
underwear
front
because I
Metal
quit.
Gear.
That sucks. That's too bad.
Trend to further their
Wait, what did he
own
need?
power and influence.
Wait, the time stopped.
The human race is about to slide back in.
What did he want? Is it front left? I already did front left. Very abrupt, yes. Sure was. Imagine stopping. That Von Bon stopped after that ending and didn't play it for like a year. For like 6 months or something. Yeah, nothing's concluded at all.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Right. 1 each from the front right, front left, and the front. Oh, I need the front one. Oops.
To the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility.
How does he not see me?
It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military.
How does he not see me?
Seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal
Pascal
Gear
is
Ray
the
bears
best
the burden
character.
of confronting this party, thwarting their
Good. Are
plans
you,
and guiding this
Japanese or
nation
English
back
voice
to its
acting?
original path.
Good. Okay, cool. English voice actor for Pascal is amazing. Voice acting across the board is pretty good. I like 2B's voice actor. And 9S. I like all the characters. Pretty much. All the music.
Okay,
So good.
I'm receiving the images.
Yeah.
The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. We already have the pictures from the front and the one of the lettering. Take 2 shots of Metal Gear from the front
I
right
already
and the
did.
front left. Send it over as soon as you can.
You're a liar. I literally did that.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Good.
Okay.
This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype.
I guess I didn't do it good
designed
enough.
to be operated by an onboard pilot. And its
Senator
final
Armstrong,
form,
yeah.
Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence
The best
and
part
an
of Metal Gear
autonomous
Rising.
control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to deploy
didn't say
it
good
so
that
fully.
time.
With Ray's completion,
Hello.
the Marine
Pardon me.
Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
Okay, that time he said good. I think I'm good now.
The brain drain of
Jesus.
nuclear specialists in the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium
We had it last
has
time.
been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear
well.
to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. He once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine.
Yeah, that's why I named the stream that. We better get to that scene. It's like the first thing they say in the Big Shell. And this better work. I'm sick of this.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
First up, definitely use this left shot. You don't need another one from the left. And the right. Okay, now we have all the photos. Speech is about to wind up. Okay.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into
we
a
go.
new world order.
Put the controller
with
down and
Metal Gear
relax.
Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
They all have guns. Why don't they just shoot Ocelot?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Why don't they just shoot him right now?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar.
Dun, dun,
Americans are
dun.
too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Shoot him. He's
I am
trespassing on a Marine
Shalashaska,
ship.
also called Revolver Ocelot.
For a PS1 flashback. Oh yeah. Those graphics. Why? Why not shoot him?
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to
He
do?
has a
Steal
gun.
this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
That no sounded kind of weird. He was talking over himself. Dun dun dun.
Gerlukovich.
How did he sneak up to that guy?
Nobody move. Understood?
You think that someone would watch? You think someone will watch the flank, you know? What's going on? I'm a trained Marine, but I'm very scared.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
You know, I never thought about it. Who the hell put the Semtex in front of the door? How did the guards get by it? Guard tries to use the bathroom and kills himself.
Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
Yes,
What
tell
are
me
you
your life
talking
story,
about?
please.
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
For the page. Quadruple agent. He's
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
like a. Oh, who's the Patriots?
The Lale Lule Lo! How's that possible?
You! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
This actually makes sense if you know what happens, but Jesus Christ,
I'm
this is
glad
the
you
most
noticed,
confusing
comrade.
dialogue.
I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Back when I looked like you.
Metal Gear only has room for one. Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here. Damn you!
Nice. Nice use of the low frame rate. It's cool. It's a cool shot.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Also, you don't drop a loaded gun. Not a good idea, bud. He's got another one. You don't drop any gun for that matter, just in case it's one. Load the next cutscene. This is why we ended.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Snake bubbling around in the water.
Ocelot!
Magic. I know. Hey, let's create a stupid plot point that will retcon immediately.
It's been a while, brother.
Why does his voice actor change?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Smooth, did they ever explain why his voice actor changes?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Classic David Hayter dying sound. Then he got rid of the arm. Doesn't it say in like 4 that he wasn't ever really possessing him? And that he just hypnotized himself to say he was? The events of 4. Okay.
takes after all! You're going down, Snake,
Okay.
with this tanker!
I hate that I know what you mean. Hey, let's shoot at this giant metal neck with our little guns. Or grenades, you know. Oh, those actually should work. Considering I shoot them with like a missile. Bullshit magic. Snake never dies.
Otacon, we have a problem.
So he's moving and talking to him on Kodak there. Why can't he move and talk on Kodak ever again? Scrub that entirely. Who knows, man? Who knows? No, didn't you see that 4 was planned from the start? Clearly. Totally makes sense. Another roaring robot.
Snake!
No, you don't.
Snake!
Snake! Rest in peace, Snake. It's amphibious. It's wagging its little tail. Hell yeah. Why did it jump? See, he's gonna use it. And they're gonna think it's the US military attack.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
He let him live. The end. We finished Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, on to 3. On to 3.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Mr. President. You mean the Lalala?
Snake!
Save? Sure. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Smithsonian Institution. Even when he's out of
Snake, do you
office.
remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years
Well,
ago?
no, that was 2 years ago, so he's
Of
still president,
course.
right?
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic.
When did he get out of
nightmare.
office?
It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess.
Well, yeah,
And then
you're
that
right,
massive
98.
offshore cleanup facility
Huh.
went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell.
Dead
Russian
Cell.
private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Definitely surface outside where they can see
Get ready
it.
to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Here we go.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chloride's being used to decontaminate the
Dead
seawater go
fish.
for the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the base
Wait.
ecosystem will be wiped out.
The fence
and
was
sea will
already
turn
cut.
into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And
This
2,
seems oddly
disarm the
familiar.
terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Alright, I'll make sure to be seen as much as possible.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered
Why would they
infiltration
change
and
my name
VR
at the last
training.
minute? Come on.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Weird voice acting
The
change.
frequency is 140.85.
Dun dun
When
dun.
you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec
I think
will
it's
beep.
actually because they
When you hear that noise,
recorded it for the
press
back
the
button.
back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the
Yeah, that's
upper
weird.
section of the Big Shell.
That's totally
How
different.
do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
Yeah, you can tell it was
The
higher
texture
quality
isn't far
too.
removed from
It's weird.
rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss,
don't need
is
to go into
exchanged
this
between
right
the
now,
suit
dude.
and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback
Not a good
system.
time.
There's
Shouldn't we
a lot of pressure
go with
on
the
my
mission?
torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They
There's a
call
lot
this
of
the
pressure on my
Skullson in
torso.
Foxhound.
A totally normal thing to say.
Appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
And then we'll talk for another 30 minutes.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Alrighty, let's play for a minute. Yeah. Ugh. Alright, is there anything in the water? I think there is. Can you go down? Purple.
Got your feet wet?
It is a cool
These are
suit.
the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take
Jesus.
you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
Why does he sound so much different?
The
every-
O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Alright, down is down. It's not inverted. There it is. Thermal goggles. Oh, that's swimming animation though. Raiden, stop swimming like that, dude. Wait a minute, Snake doesn't have blonde hair. Anything good in these little lockers? Nope. Ration! Nothing. It's liquid! Must be. There's another ration. Oh, there you go. Through here? Get all the things. Nope. Nope. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Let's go forward. What noise was that? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, chill out with the right stick movement, Raiden. It's so weird to me that you can accidentally start this from the main menu if you don't do both.
I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private
How do you
army
not
that
know
was
who
in
that
line to
is?
work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
I think you do
They
your
must have
research,
made a
Jack.
deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Run in the most awkward way possible. diamond dogs. We'll make diamonds from your ashes.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not
But
a team.
I saw him.
Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he
That's what
managed to
solo
take care
means.
of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data process into practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Didn't need to re-record that.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
There's a line in Shenmue 3 that's just oh, he already knocked him out. Right. There's a line in Shenmue 3 where they're talking to a lady. This is in the Giant Bomb Quick Look, and they're talking to her, and they go, Rio goes, have you seen a little girl wearing a blue shirt? And then the old lady goes, did you say red shirt? And then he goes, no, a blue shirt. And she says, did you say red skirt? It is amazing. It is the absolute best thing. Oh god, it's so funny. Code name. Nerd? Birthday. Question marks. My birthday is obviously December 2nd. Nationality UK. Not in your life. Vatican City. Done. Not in your life, Smooth. Real-time cutscenes. Full screen.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather. But if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology.
There it is.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed
Jack
to
and
be
Rose.
involved. What's going on?
Kojima isn't a
Jack,
fan
I'm
of
a part
big,
of this mission.
big
Colonel, what the hell is
blockbusters or
going
anything.
on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound
Why
analyst that was
her?
supposed to take part in this mission was in an
Oh.
accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files,
Why is she
she
here?
knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no
No,
place
if he
in a
was
mission.
that determined to
We've learned
survive.
that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can
He was
get.
too busy walking
Jack,
in the rooms and
you're
going,
stuck with
"Oh,
me whether you
woman."
like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
what?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Go, 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 go. Ah! This goddamn relationship.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide
It's
until
almost
the
like
elevator
Kojima had an
arrives.
editor
You must
when he
stay
made
out of
the
sight.
first game, and then he just quit as soon as this came out.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the
What?
predator.
Oh, he saw me. Did he see me? I guess he saw me. Oh no, he didn't. Never mind. I'm wrong. Terry was like, "Hello."
Oh, who is that?
I screwed up.
It's the enemy. I need help.
I'm just gonna die. I guess I don't have to die. I have a gun. Oh! Oh, the elevator. I don't know, it was already open. It's the enemy! And then he murdered him. You know, it makes a lot of sense why Raiden hears nerd in every word that starts with N and ends with D. Because
The
it's like,
terrorists call themselves
you know.
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Solid Snake. Ooh, the legendary Solid
The
Snake?
hero of Shadow Moses? That's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Quentin Flynn.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to
So
log in
you're telling me
from.
he trained in
What about the
VR
commandos?
for like
Team 10 has landed
forever,
on struts
and he didn't
B
do
and
one
C.
mission during the
And the
day?
president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Oops, never did anything during the day. For some reason.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons,
It's amazing how
connected
they
end on end.
how they have this
Exactly.
framing of the
And
entire
you're on
big
the roof
shell,
of strut
almost
A,
fully
shell
rendered,
1 at the
running at
moment.
60 FPS on the PS2. It's pretty crazy. Like, you could see the helicopter pad in really good
First,
detail.
get to a node. Log into the network.
Node.
Got it.
You know, did you know that MGS2 was developed using currently existing technology? When it was made for the PS2? Alright. Where is it? Oh! 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 Right. So, how do you do, Alright, this is what we're doing for the rest of the stream. How many pull-ups does it take to level up to grip level 2? 100? Okay. We can do 100. Grip level 2 will help a lot. That's like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh god, the bird just shit on my face. 20. Oh god, I screwed that one up really good. That was like 24. Alright, 4th of the way there. What a game. What a weird thing. I'm gonna end up dying. Next gen gameplay. It really is. Truly next generation. And they just don't tell you this at all anywhere in the game. Did they tell you? Is there anywhere that this tells you? Does Colonel say, you know, if you do some pull-ups, you'll get stronger? I forget. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay. Whew. We're at like 35 or something. Or maybe 40. This is not pointless. I like grip level 2. I like doing fun stuff. and shimmying more than I normally can. Over halfway. We got this. Can't stop now. Already committed. Ooh. That was, that made my heart sink a little bit. Don't fall right in. Jesus, stop doing that. Really don't want to fall now. Almost done. We gotta be almost done now. Ooh. Come on. Right. Is this the one? Come on, level 2. Come on, level 2. Ooh. Alright. I think this will be it. Nope. Come on, damn it. Hey, level 2, I did it.
Raiden, your grip has gotten stronger. Guess your hard work has paid off.
Hell yeah.
Jack, you're great.
Are you telling me that wasn't worth it? Doesn't open. I want to play the full game, Smooth, and I would appreciate you shutting up. You know? Want to do all the things? Like, now we're gonna do however many pull-ups it takes to get... Alright, dude. I know, I can crawl under fences. I got stuck here for a while when I first played it.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Definitely not AI. Definitely not AI. Oh God, Raiden, why do you run like that?
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Quick, get in the locker. Alright, now is not the time.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
One
Got
guy. I just escaped from two guys. Nailed it. Challenging and engaging gameplay. I love how they make you open that menu every time. Boom, boom, boom. Get SOCOM first. Hey, SOCOM isn't on Xbox, alright? What do you want me to do? Stupid cross-promotional Sony marketing in this game. Crazy. IR multiplayer shooter. Anything over here? Konami Eyes. Fa. I think I'm supposed to go to B, aren't I? Yeah, this probably is not what I want to do here. You gonna call Colonel? Yep. There you go.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a Cypher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team
Shaft
10.
G.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Strut on over to Strut B, Raiden. I could have went. They'll never hear me. Raiden, the best hair. You know what? I'm gonna save just in case this is a cut. Ah, damn it. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. See, imagine if I didn't have hanging level 2 here. Imagine how much harder it'd be.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any
Yeah,
waist-high
definitely
railing
not a
and
computer.
push the action button to clear the railing
Use the
and
hanging
hang over
mode.
the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Not a computer. Not a computer, I promise. Alright, let's hear about April 30th again.
What's up, Jack?
Save.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
Yeah, I know.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
Can you just tell me about a cool
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
philosophical
I'd rather
advice
you
or something?
figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover
I
incident
need to
is
know how
claiming that
Konami's
he's
going to be
Snake
doing in
himself.
stocks next
The
year.
legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
Hey, babe.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
You missed, did you say nerd? These guys just chill? You also missed me doing 100 pull-ups while Smooth hates me. Never gonna see me. Oh shit. Get up! Go, 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 go. Quick. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. It didn't even help. What are you talking about? Totally helped me. I was able to hang for, you know, that half a second. But he's done so many VR missions, Smooth. He's got this. I can't hit him.
Alpha Zero. Call me in Alpha Zero.
I'm Batman.
Oh no! No!
Now you stop shooting. We spin around a few times. I wish I could play this game for the first time again.
Come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Raiden, stop. Stop. Yeah, there you go. Slurp. Why is he slurping so wildly?
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Vamp. Philomar play.
Get down!
Pulp Fiction. That was thinking of. And a bunch of other stuff, obviously.
Where is he?
The legendary Solid Snake. Ah!
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
He keeps spinning. I can't hit him. I can't hit someone who's spinning.
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Kojima doesn't like blockbuster movies or anything.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
But wait a minute. There's a roach crawling out of your suit.
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
In substance,
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right?
You can play a snake. You can
Field
play the game of
experience?
Snake, yeah, right?
No, not really.
So this is your
Like a
first.
separate
I've had
campaign?
extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
Totally.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Thanks, Snake. Thanks for pointing that out.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10?
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp.
That blood-sucking freak?
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
But...
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero.
Can you give me the M9
this is Bravo
instead?
Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Nice
Hey,
loading screen.
what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
I thought his hand made a whooshing sound. This game is a cartoon. Snake. Oops. This game is art.
Right. SEAL Team 10 has engaged someone on the BC connecting bridge. The president is most likely there as well. The BC connecting bridge is on the north side of Strut B. The president is in danger. Go now. Don't forget to log into the node in Strut B. The node for Strut B is on the south side of the transformer room. It's to the west of where you found the Navy captain.
Gotta make sure I save his frequency.
He's asleep?
How does he know? Okay, go get the node. Okay, so how we got to nerd from node. I mean, I theorized that Raiden hears every word as nerd because he knows the truth. I hear something. How strange. A bomb! Dun dun dun. How you doing today, Kraken? Anything in here? In here? Okay, I can't remember. I'm gonna go out this door and save. Because I think there's a long cutscene out that door. I could be wrong. But better safe than sorry. Just don't bring up the Colonel that you found a live bomb. Oh well. Who cares? Let's hear about April 30th again.
Jack, do you need to save?
Oh yeah. Man. Just 2 stream the other day was unbearable to watch though. Thought I might just drop in here. How was it unbearable to watch?
Yes, thank you.
Uh,
It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true.
It's not women that are
It still scares
strong.
me to death.
You-
But I'll be strong.
Okay.
I'll try. For you.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. Rose, what's wrong with you? Because I did die to the Semtex in the tanker like 4 times in a row, so this might be unbearable as well. I saved just in case this cutscene runs over too long. I think this one's long, but if it's less than 15 minutes, which I think it is, we'll be right back. Here we go. We're gonna get the moment. I know, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, skipping cutscenes. First ever? Okay. Well, yeah, that's too bad. You miss all the art. I'd be skipping cutscenes if I was like, you know. I replayed it recently, but haven't played it in a while. RE4, I skip all the cutscenes in every time I play it. But
What
first
the
playthrough,
hell is
huh?
that?
This music.
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Cars in Need for Speed. Ah. It ain't great, but it is good. It's not good,
Don't let
but
them
it's
take
good.
the president!
Do not walk down the bridge. Make sure you stand on the far side of it and shoot
Ready grenades!
a lot. Here we go.
A dud!
A dud! They did one read and said, all right, that's good enough.
Today is another bad day.
Dude!
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Did you say dude? No, I said dirt. What's up with the smooth jazz? I feel like you could survive that fall into water. I mean, it's high up and it would hurt. Okay, alright. Why'd you gotta kill the
sorry,
bird?
my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the
perfect and I love
harbor.
it. I
Looks
agree.
like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier?
A Harrier?
What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
I wanted a Hind
Besides,
D.
since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate
But
for
I
that
don't
failed
wanna.
assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes.
You called me
but
a
we need to
nerd.
consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like...
That vampire?
It's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Never let go.
Are you two done? Right. You're needed on Strut C.
Oh man, Robot Colonel. So spicy. All right, that'll do it for me today. That was fun. I gotta work now.
Jack, is that you?
Save. But gonna go ahead and post that friendly is still playing Star Wars, so babe, make sure you go away before I host. But thanks everyone.